Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to F1 Manager 24 Creator Team with Brabham Racing. Still in Season 1, but tonight we are heading to Baku for round 17 and the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So when we left it last night, silly season had reared its head once again and strange transfers were taking place. I'm going to immediately go straight back to the driver market because I want to see if Max is still showing as going to Williams. Let's have a look. He is still showing as going to Williams. Now that could well change. He could well be bought out of that contract, but some very, very odd moves were brought to light last night, this being the biggest of those. Antonio Giovinazzi was also the one that they'd brought in to replace Ricciardo. And there you can see he has agreed a one-year deal to drive in Car 1 at Red Bull next season. That is Max's seat. So, will those still be in place once we've completed the Grand Prix? We'll have another check after the race. But before then, we have a race to attend to. So we actually have a little bit of a positive mindset. Look, for Logan, he's feeling a little bit happier. He has now got the upgrades that we put on Mick's car, and it's had a real, bounce back effect for him there. We've also got a slight improvement to Mick, but he's still slightly negative, there, as you can see. Very unhappy with car performance, other staff and facilities. Not quite sure why he's still unhappy with other staff, given that we've just brought in, Pat Fry and Aurelien Pallier. But he's still being a miserable little git about that. So, let's have a look at Logan's stats compared to Mick's. And you know what? I'm not seeing the big improvement that I was kind of hoping to see. Mick still looks better on paper, and Mick doesn't look amazing on paper. Okay, slightly disappointed by that. I was hoping we would see a little bit more from Logan, given that positive mentality there, but apparently not. Let's get some targets set for tonight. Just having a quick look at where our car's strengths and weaknesses are. We are not too bad in the low speed compared to where we were a race or two ago. 19th now. Top speed is decent. DRS is decent. Firewear is decent as well. So those will all help at this particular circuit. Let's go. Let's go more aggressive. Let's go 18th with both cars tonight. See what we can achieve.
Greetings from Azerbaijan, where we're back in the country's capital. The spectacular Baku city circuit will take drivers right through the city streets, from the narrow roads of the old town to the wide highway alongside the Caspian Sea, where cars will be fighting wheel to wheel this weekend. In the last round, Max Verstappen flew to victory, the Dutchman proving that he can be absolutely unstoppable when he's in such fine form. Stay right here, because we're just getting started.
How you doing, Dino? Good to see you tonight. Yeah, Max is starting to get a very worrying head of steam built up. 9 wins in the championship now, and starting to stretch his legs when it compares to Charles Leclerc. Need Ferrari to get their act together. So starting to struggle in the constructors a little bit as well in relation to Red Bull. This is just a normal weekend, no sprints. So let's see, we want 16 laps, I think, for Baku. Evening Clark. I'm going to go with a 10 on the rear wing. Let's go with a 4 on the front. Roll bar wise, I'm going to go with a 1.9. Let's go with a 3 and a 0.9 there. On that, let's put on the lowest spec parts we can. Let's go a little bit different here. Let's go with a 2.5 and 9.5. Go with a 3.7. Let's push that all the way up this time. Let's go with a 3.5 and let's bring that down to like a 0.3. And that gives us a nice range of positions on the sliders there. So again, I'm going to go with the lowest spec parts we can get away with. There we go. And let's send them out. Practice.
Okay, green light, green light.
Evening, Jacob.
Radio check. Yep, loud and clear, Mick. Radio check. Loud and clear. How does my tires look?
More details have emerged about the
cool size,
particularly nasty way that Ricciardo found out he was no longer going to be driving for Red Bull. Apparently Lawson already knew weeks before Ricciardo found out, and obviously had to share the garage with them, made apparently for very uncomfortable moments for Lawson. Not a great situation to put him in. Certainly not a great situation to put Ricciardo in. And if there's ever any further proof was required as to just why I think Helmut Marko is a despicable person, there you go. Talented at what he does, yes. Horrible human being, also yes. Ricciardo should have had a farewell tour, one of the most likable people on the grid. It's not just that. I mean, you know, his value commercially as well. And just the reputational damage that it does to Red Bull management. Yeah, it speaks volumes. I've long said that, young drivers put their careers in a lot more jeopardy than they need to when they sign with the Red Bull Drivers Program, because they have so little control over it when they go there. And yeah, they might have that, slim chance of getting into one of two teams, they dangle the carrot. We've got 4 seats that we can fill, but I mean, it's not like they're actually promoting people up. I mean, they've kind of had to recently, and oh no,
That's red flag. Red
Logan has
flag.
crashed again. What the hell? Oh no, it's Mick. It's Mick. Oh shit. Alright, apologies, Logan. How long is left in the session? 27 minutes. I'm going to get 1 run here, basically. How you doing, Dino? Not Dino, sorry, Farrow. I'm conflating the two of you. You are morphing into the same person. Ricardo caused the chain reaction that put them here by leaving Rebel the first time. No. Max caused the chain reaction because they broke, their own sort of youth strategy by putting Max in the RB as soon as they did. And then trying to hold every other, recruit to the same level of Max, which, just isn't possible because Max is one of those very special drivers who he just has that higher level of talent than anybody else. In the same way of Hamilton, Senna, Schumacher. They are just that, you can argue Alonso as well. They're just that much, a little bit much better than everybody in their immediate vicinity. And so they stuck Gasly in there, and Gasly floundered, and they just, instead of cutting bait with Gasly, they stuck him back in the feeder team, and they stuck Albon in there, and he floundered, so they just got rid of him completely. Danny Kvyat did all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then floundered, and they slapped him down again, and then they got rid of him completely. It's just they threw drivers in to a situation expecting them to achieve results they were never going to be able to achieve because of who they were going up against, and ruin their careers, if not permanently, then certainly for a good period of time. Look how damaged Gasly was at the end of his stint with Red Bull. He managed to rebuild himself back in at AlphaTauri, but it took him a while to do it. Look how damaged Albon was. Albon was out of the sport for a year until Williams picked him up. Kvyat's gone and is never coming back. They've ruined drivers' careers by putting unnecessary expectations and pressure on them.
Okay, that's checkered flag.
Leclerc has penalties going into today. I've seen a lot of drivers leaving the Red Bull Academy, and I don't know if it's their choice or the Academy that's cut bait with them. But remember, Enzo Fittipaldi signed with Red Bull. Year later, gone. Not sure who prompted that decision, but it worries me to see them still signing so many young drivers. To me, I look at Red Bull's Young Driver Academy as I look at Chelsea's recruitment policy in football, where they buy every player they can possibly get their hands on and then farm 20 or 30 of them out on loan immediately. And they never get anywhere near the first team squad, let alone on the team. How you doing, Mr. Water? I have noticed you. I just had to get my thought out of my head. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, well, Mick is my number one driver, so I have to swap the parts back over. Just don't do it again, please, Mick. Install there, okay. Just can't seem to catch a break with these new parts at the moment. It's 2 weekends in 3 now where we smashed up new bits. And there goes my practice gearbox for Schumacher. Have to go with that one now. The other one's good enough for 1 session, not 2. And the amount of running that Mick's going to have to do is equivalent to nearly 3 sessions now. Right, let's bring that back to a 2.8. How you doing, Adrian? What's my percentage at? 87. That won't be enough of a change. Gonna go with that. See how that works. Right, back to Schumacher. So we've got him on the right parts now. Needs to run for the whole session. There we go.
Get ready for the green light. Stay off the curb.
Yeah.
Immediate fault for Sargent.
But there!
It's the gearbox. It's only a temporary thing. It's an old gearbox. That's fine. See if we can get a couple of decent thumbnails on this run as well. Ooh, that's quite cool. Ah, went too far. Trying to get a shot with some traffic in the background, something that looks very Baku-y at first glance. That could work. Yeah, we'll take a shot of that. Yeah, I can't go with that one. I'm trying to get the car and track in a position where I can ignore the F1 Manager logo. That's a bit too severe. Do like that shot. I know I've got one of that already, but I'll take an alternate. And we're getting a couple of cars very close to the back of Mick here now as well. Just adds a bit more drama and excitement to the shot. It's the first season of doing this style of thumbnail as well, so hopefully that will become easier and quicker to achieve next year. I'll know exactly what sort of shots I'm looking for. That should do it. That's a good selection to choose from.
Does everything feel okay?
Oh, only 79%. I need him to run the whole session though, so I have to leave him out there. How are we looking with Logan? .91.
Okay.
He's improving.
Copy. We understood.
Let's have a little look-see, see what we can change.
my tire tops.
Focus on your tires.
Gearbox has escalated. That was supposed to be a temporary fault. It's now morphed into a fault that won't be looked at till after the session, and at this rate it might not even make it to the end of the session. Hopefully it will, but the last thing I need is another car stopping on track.
Understood.
ERS is starting to give up now as well. It's getting closer and closer to a fault of its own. Oh, for God's sake, now Logan has crashed. And that's ended the session early. Oh my God. This has been the most frustrating practice session so far. Yes, another chassis, another front wing, and another suspension broken. And the ERS and engine are both gone. That's right, ERS and gearbox both gone. The engine's, knackered now as well. Logan said, hold my beer. I think Logan was drinking said beer. He said, let me chug my beer first. Alright, I'm putting them on the older front wing, so I've got a spare for Mick, because I don't trust either of them for not breaking a wing at this point. And that's it. That's the only ERS unit I've got left now, and it's at 48%. At least we're getting there with the car setup. It's not quite there yet. I'm going to drop that down to a 2. Pull that back that way. Hope that does the job, but I've now got to run until the tyres melt, basically, and hope that this gets it right. Because I'm running on softs, I need to keep that set of mediums. Actually, no, this is Baku, isn't it? I can get away with just one set of mediums for here. Still going to damn near melt the tyres though. Mick is still struggling with setup. Really don't understand why both drivers have turned into complete numpties this weekend. They've been so good all season, and then today they've just, they're having a game of one-upmanship, aren't they? See who can hit me with the biggest repair bill.
That's green now. Green now. Just be careful on exit curves.
Understood.
Be careful on every curve, not just the exit curves. In fact, just be careful everywhere. Be careful driving in a straight line, because I don't even trust you to do that without an issue at this point. Anything to do with sponsor engagement? Yeah, probably. a little bit. Fortunately, I don't think there's any way of checking that once I'm inside a Grand Prix weekend.
How is the balance?
84% for Schumacher. It's still not good enough.
Yeah, copy that.
All of it. This is so frustrating. Oh, well, that could be it. I hope that's it. Sacrificing time on track to get the setup right here. Yeah, they both totaled the car this weekend. Mick in practice 1 and Logan in practice 2.
Feedback.
There we go.
Balance.
Finally get
Capacity.
one of the setups nailed.
Copy, understood.
The Koenigsegg logo's testing your patience, trying to make it. Yeah, it's definitely a trickier one. It's definitely achievable. I've seen some really good ones, but I've also seen some pretty bad ones. Would they make it a clean sweep? I prefer to think of it as a dirty sweep. Do I think there'll be an F1 Manager 25? I hope so. Doubt it. Marshall's getting paid overtime at the moment. Which is impressive because most marshals don't get paid at all.
How's balance?
94%. Okay, it's an improvement, but I now need to just let him run
Understood.
for the rest of the session. I'll earn more running for the last 9 minutes than I will calling him in for half of that, making some changes and sending him back out for a couple of minutes. Let's call Logan in before he destroys another car. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay.
You alright?
I don't know what just happened.
I swear to God. I'm tempted to just bin off Mick now. Just promote Jack Doohan early. but I've just paid a lot of money to re-sign him for multiple years. Well, I say paid a lot of money. It's going to cost me a lot of money to now break that contract that he's just signed. Fuck's sake. I don't even know if I can put both cars on Spec 2 now, let alone Spec 3. It's ridiculous. What the hell is it about this weekend?
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice will pay off for the drivers.
Let's find out if Brabham can actually cobble two cars together.
Game here in Baku, as mistakes can prove costly on a street circuit like this. But having tackled the twisting turns, the long main straight awaits, providing a fantastic opportunity for the slipstream.
Karun, how do you think Logan Sargent's going to be feeling at the moment?
Now this is a driver with confidence, and that's clear from their performance today. But will that confidence pay off? We'll have to wait and see.
Buckle up then, folks. It's almost time for qualifying.
He's confident he can smash a car up less times than his teammate. Maybe. I don't know. Karun talking out of his absolute arse there. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't. Who do I drop down? Spec 1. I'm giving up by running a Mark 1 chassis. I'm giving up almost an entire kilometre an hour, 3% DRS, all that downforce. Engine cooling's not so much of an issue, but a good chunk of acceleration as well. This is going to hurt both cars, no matter which way round I do it. Yeah, when they write the history of how I lost my mind, it will start at this point here. And it's the same with suspension as well, I think. I'm losing half a kilometre an hour, another chunk of downforce, 15% improvement in tyre wear. Oh my God, that's awful. I think I have to balance it across the pair of them here. Why won't it let me take that off? I can't. Now I've committed. Shit. Okay, so... Fuck. I'm not even going to qualify. I'm just going to start from the back of the grid here. They're going to be so down on horsepower. Oh my God. I'm still not right on that. Oh my. I'm losing my mind.
Okay, green light, green light.
Do an installation lap just to see whether or not that setup change has worked. If you crash now, I swear I will put myself in a huge amount of debt and sack you.
Try and work on the car a little bit.
Copy.
Don't. Oh, thank God. I thought for somehow Mick had crashed in his pit lane. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I thought that was Mick crashing, entering his pit garage.
And not much that the team can do about that one.
Ah, that's Logan. Yes, at least we got the setup nailed. Fucking hell. Jesus. I swear to God, I'm so fucking stressed already. I'm swearing like a trooper. This is how wound up I am by my drivers already. I haven't even got through qualifying yet. And I can't stop dropping F-bombs. It's amazing how easily the veneer of calm can slip with just a little bit of extra pressure. Community service morning. Well, I will be dropping a brand new rap album tomorrow. Featuring both Logan and Mick diss tracks. So Max puts it on pole. Yuki is second. Wow. Yuki Tsunoda up there on the on the front row there, ahead of the two Ferraris. That's impressive. There's Perez in fifth, Piastri sixth, Norris in seventh. McLaren a little off the boil there. Hamilton in eighth, Alonso ninth, Ricciardo 10th, then it's Stroll, Zhou, Ocon, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Magnussen, Albon, Fittipaldi, and then the three retirements, or the three cars that didn't set a time, Russell, Sargent and Schumacher. Question is, how big a penalty is that for Charles Leclerc? Is it 5 places or is it 10? Let's find out.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement.
Baku has been the scene for some major on-track battles, like Vettel and Hamilton fighting for the lead back in 2017. Will we see more drama this year, I wonder?
Drivers will be battling it out on the streets of the Baku City Circuit, a real contradiction of a track. From the long main straight, where the less drag the better, to the tight turns where downforce is a necessity. Teams are going to have to work hard to get that balance right. Well, there's nothing quite like it. Welcome along to race day.
All right, I am starting them both on the mediums. Take 1 lap of fuel out. It is 2 kilos for a lap of fuel. Send them to the grid.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. And Alex Albon will know just what kind of drive will be expected of him here.
It's going to be difficult for them. P18, that's going to be tough to make an impression on the race from there.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine. Here we go with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone gets through cleanly. Tuck Schumacher in behind Sargent, because Schumacher's car is definitely the slower of the two now. Surprised no one's running a sweepstakes in the chat to see how long it takes for my drivers to actually put it in the wall again. Oh, Max has a fault and we haven't even completed half a lap yet.
I think the engine is suddenly clipping there.
So that could be ERS by the sound of it. Starting to regret saying, oh yeah, my drivers will get to 18th. Dino says 10 to 15 laps. So before their first pit stop then.
DRS enabled. Sargent ahead.
I've got overtake available. Copy.
Oh, someone's in the wall. Oh, Jesus, I thought it was me. It's not. I thought we might have a red flag for a second then as well.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Yeah, that's essentially what Mick did in FP3. That Mick did it in a much more fatal way. The car.
Probably a lot of debris on the start finish.
Mode push.
Okay.
So most people started on the soft. It's only Perez, Hamilton, Ocon, Gasly and Fittipaldi on the mediums along with us. So that's 15 cars running the soft tyres. We make our way past Albon there. And there's Mick having a look in the background.
Doing good. The P20.
got another yellow flag. We've got a red flag. That's
red flag.
Max out with Yuki. Oh wow, they are both down the end of the escape road, all the way down the escape road. Wonder if Sonoda can keep going. Max, I think, is definitely out. I don't know about Sonoda, but we will not be getting a Verstappen win tonight. That's for sure. That's excellent for the championship. No, I think Yuki's out as well. There are similar shades of Ricciardo and Verstappen
glued
there,
to the monitors and watching their hopes crumble away.
and the early safety car / red flag has come, which has enabled me to go soft now for this Grand Prix.
We're set once more, and soon we'll continue this race. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Like to reduce light call.
And Logan is now up to 17th. We still have that music playing in the background as well, which is kind of weird. A little bit of an audio glitch.
Keep digging.
So the front two have gone onto hard tyres. Zhou has also gone onto hards. Piastri, Leclerc and Norris have gone onto mediums, as has Stroll and Hulkenberg and Magnussen. Most of the mediums have if I do that, I'm going to lose my driver confidence, though. It's going to change the bar. I've noticed that. So my driver confidence, you can see where it is now. That'll drop down to halfway up the bar if I were to reload to save. It's faded out now. Music's gone. We're back to normal. We are, against all odds, meeting our sponsor objectives right now in 17th and 18th.
Understood. That's all I got.
Head down, mate.
What should your driver liner be for Koenigsegg? What nationality is Koenigsegg? Are they Finnish? Or Swedish? They're somewhere up in Scandinavia. I would say Freddie Vesti would be a good local lad of that team. And then I would say maybe someone comparable in age and skill level to Vesti, or go for an experienced older driver and build the team around Freddie being the future of the team. Some have an older, more experienced drive that that you can sub out in FP1 sessions while letting Freddie run.
I don't know where to go.
They're Swedish, okay.
Don't worry, I don't.
Yeah, Freddie Vesti would be localish, and he's a good young talented driver. So I would say Vesti, and then either have two young drivers or have one older, more experienced driver, as I say, to swap out for a young affiliate in practice sessions while letting Vesti run every weekend uninterrupted. Oh wow, the damage to Albon is significant. He's already 7-8 seconds behind, look. Yeah, because Vesti is Danish. I'm trying to think who else on, you know, in the current F2 sort of roster is from that part of the world. I would say Bottas would be a better pick than K-Mag. He's not going to crash as much as Magnussen, and he is from that region of the world as well. Although, yeah, Magnussen, I suppose, makes sense. Or you could go Bottas and K-Mag and have Vesti as a rookie in your affiliate and train him, you know, religiously for a season or two to take over from K-Mag or Vesti, K-Mag or Bottas.
Just give everything you up.
Yeah, Hauger, another one. So there you go. That could be your lineup there. You could go the youth option with Vesti and Hauger, or you could go the experienced option with Bottas and Magnussen and have Hauger and Vesti as your affiliates. How you doing, Victor? We're basically racing Enzo tonight. As long as we can get both our cars ahead of Enzo, we're good. You'll be a lot more competitive in terms of out-and-out racing with K-Mag and Bottas as your main two, just simply because of their experience and stats compared to rookie drivers. When your car's terrible, the driver has much more impact. Just look at the difference this season we've seen between Zhou and Valtteri. Same machinery, massive difference in results and pace.
That's all I got.
Keep the head down. Keep the head down. Don't know what we have left. Gap 2.2. Oh, we need to back up. Back off.
Yep.
Okay, mode push.
Copy. Copy.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
No, Czech Republic's the wrong side. Czech Republic, I believe it's east of Germany. It's way too far away. Be considered local.
Copy.
No more overtake.
Copy.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it.
Copy. Copy.
Okay, back off.
Okay.
But if you're going to do a Skoda file, Staniek would be contender number one. And of course, if you do want to do a Skoda file, I have a Skoda tutorial on my YouTube channel on how to build the logo.
Okay, charge on.
Copy. Copy.
Okay, we're happy to push. Happy to push.
I would be retiring Albon at this point if I was running Williams.
Charge on.
We've
charge
done
on.
5 laps, maybe 6 laps since the restart, and he is 20 seconds off the pace. Just wasting wear and tear on that car at this point, and running the risk of doing further damage to the engine,
Yeah, I got it.
or more aero parts if he crashes.
Situation is at your P18. P18.
Right now, all I need to do is just keep my guys
Gap
trundling along
6.
and play the long game. And say we're only really in a race now with Fittipaldi,
Let's look after this tire.
Copy.
and he is burning his tyres much higher than we are. Bogdanovic is definitely in the game, Dino. I don't know about the others. I haven't really looked down in the F3 rankings that much.
Charge on.
Copy.
Let's just put our head down.
Dino is a Ferrari affiliate, yes.
Copy.
charge on.
Copy.
So Perez doing what he needs to do for Red Bull at the moment, and that is leading the race. Just overtaken Oscar Piastri there. Ferrari running third and fifth. McLaren have definitely benefited from the carnage. Up to second and fourth, having qualified, what, 7th and 8th? 6th and 7th.
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed.
Copy.
Let's go charge on, please.
Copy.
Now you see the state of Fittipaldi's tyres against mine already. Only Sainz has got tyres at the same level of grip as me in terms of percentage. And he's on hards.
Okay, perfect. Let's get back up to pace.
Goetz is half Danish, half German. Yeah, but he races under a German flag, so he's technically a German driver. In the same way that Albon is British, but races under a Thai flag, so he's technically a Thai driver.
Just hold back a little bit.
Copy.
It's like Bobby Schwartzman is technically a Russian, but he races under an Israeli flag. Ever since the invasion of Ukraine, and Russians were kicked out. And this is exactly why I was saying they should have retired Albon.
Looks
Look,
like they've developed a fault.
he's got a fault now. He's half a minute behind our two cars. Oh, Joe's struggling for pace.
Charge on.
Copy.
You can pick up the pace now.
Yeah, Joe's pace has dropped off dramatically. Maybe we're in a fight with Joe as well then. See, Ricardo in 7th, just been overtaken by Ricardo. Wait, did I just say Ricardo's in 7th, haven't been overtaken? I meant Alonso in 7th, haven't been overtaken by Ricardo, and Alonso gets him back. I'm turning into Murray Walker. remember his classic line, the car is unique. There's nothing like it except the car in front of it, or car behind it, which is identical. Or something along those lines. I've butchered it a little bit, but... Yeah, all those motor racing enthusiast parents, you know, flouncing all over Europe, sexing it up everywhere.
We just need to manage a bit more.
Clive Evans died. Yeah. I saw, I'm not really a fan of Harry Potter, but I saw the actress who was in Harry Potter, Dame, what's her name? Can't remember her name. She passed away today as well. 94, I think? Or 89. Had a good run.
Tires, please.
I open up BBC News and get her name. Rather calling her Dame What's Her Face. Dame Maggie Smith. Yeah, she passed away.
Overtake is available if needed.
Should be delighted by that.
Copy that.
We'll go to high fuel now.
Understood.
We'd like to have some Lyco.
Copy.
Mode push.
Copy.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
Right, we've made some good savings on the tyres so far. This allows us to be a little bit more aggressive with our second set. Run them at normal pace rather than a saving.
All the pushing you can get.
Can you bring the pace up, please?
Charge on, charge on. Try to do some lift and coast. Yeah, just go a bit slower.
Albon is still out there. And at his current pace, he's lapping 9 seconds slower. Well, on that lap he improved a bit. 8.3 seconds slower than Perez.
Keep us updated on the
He's
tires.
going to be lapped in just a few laps at this rate.
So we just need to go charge on.
Copy.
I'm going to have a look at what she's actually done career-wise, because the only thing that I saw... yeah, Harry Potter and Downton Abbey, I've not watched either of those. She was the prime of Miss Jean Brodie, never watched that. David Copperfield. Betsy Trotwood, not watched that. Yeah, I don't know if she's actually been in anything I've seen. Oh, and Enzo's in.
John.
I missed that.
Copy.
He's in already.
Copy.
Albon's in.
Yeah, copy.
Charge on.
Just retire the car. There we go, he's been lapped in the pits. As Leclerc punches a fastest lap and is now right on the back of Piastri and Perez. Broken away from Lando. Congrats on getting past lap 15. I hadn't even realised, yes.
Can push even more.
Dreams can come true.
So we touch the pack.
Copy.
Ricardo and Hulkenberg are in the pits.
Understood.
Oh, I'm on lap 18, Dino.
Confirm.
No lap 16 retirement. Thank God.
Yep, copy that.
Oh, God. Jackie Stewart. I'm going to go Damon Hill. And
Copy that.
Mansell.
Sergeant has DRS. Mode push. No more lift and coast.
Copy.
If I get them wrong and I yield, then yeah, they get thrown out to the floor. Fuck.
Okay, charge
Moss,
on,
Sterling
charge
Moss.
on.
Yeah, copy.
I know the other one, and I'm going to kick myself, but I can't place his name. I'm gonna throw a double guess out. I'm gonna say Graham Hill or John Surtees.
Copy.
Like to increase LICO back to level 3. You can register the LICO.
And that's it for me.
Copy.
If it's neither of those, I don't know. Jack Brabham? Really? Oh, cool. Well, yes. Australia's part of the Commonwealth, so yeah, he would have been knighted, wouldn't he? Really? Jack Brabham? I would not have got that one.
Overtake available.
Copy.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it.
Copy.
Overtake.
Copy.
Mode push.
Okay.
Currently P16. So first car ahead of you, Schumacher. Gap 1.8. You have Hülkenberg behind you.
Where has Joe's pace suddenly come from? Pulling away from me for
You're
a couple of laps now.
P15. Mag 0.7. Sergeant behind. The gap is 2 right now.
At this rate, I'm going to lap Albon. More than once.
Yep.
Increase LICO to level 3, please.
Copy.
Charge on, charge on.
Okay.
Has Albon got more faults with this car? No, just that one that developed after the damage that he sustained. It is. Oh no, he has. Yeah, well spotted. Engine and gearbox now. So again, I don't understand why they didn't retire him. He got a gearbox issue almost as soon as he came out the pits. Although I'm surprised it's only a yellow fault considering it's at 9%. No wonder he's so damn slow. Alright, driver confidence is decent. What our pace could have been this weekend had we not destroyed those parts. We could have been further up the grid. We could have been potentially on for sneaking a point tonight. Valtteri is currently in the points, although he's about to stop. He's got maybe 1, maybe 2 laps in him. Joe's in the box. Now that's early. He was on about 40-something% left on those hard tyres. I'm surprised to see him stop so soon. No wonder he's been suddenly upping his pace. He's been pushing those tyres hard. And that's probably him to the end on those mediums. Unless he absolutely rags them. He might do. I could have gone for an aggressive strategy of my own with 3 sets of softs, but as opposed to the 2 that we're running, but I just don't want to push the drivers. I don't trust them not to put it in the wall if I push them, and certainly not for an extended period of time as well. Yeah, I actually saw someone say that on
yeah.
Yeah, on Reddit a couple of weeks back. I completely forgot about that. It started out the eye. It's the NIG. That's what's done it. Maybe deliberately misspell it. Put NEG or something.
Lifting coast is good.
Copy.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Wow, look at that. Enzo, who's caught us back up, but he's pushed his tyres to only a little bit better than ours to do it. He has to stop again. There's no way he can go to the end. So that fills me with confidence that we can definitely beat Fittipaldi tonight.
To charge on.
Copy.
Leclerc into the box. That's soft tyres, and that will probably take him to the end if he looks after him. He's got better smoothness rating than our drivers, and that car is probably better than looking after its tyres in general than ours is. But he could go aggressive.
Push less.
All right, Valtteri's in.
I don't have that much more pace.
Only gets out
Don't worry about it.
just in front of Mick. Running a set of mediums, that's to the end of the race. Sargent has finally been overtaken, but he put up a hell of a fight. He held Magnussen back there for 3 laps.
Remember, overtake is available.
Copy.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it.
Copy.
And our pit windows open up next lap. Any more questions tonight, Farah? As you see, Norris boxing. That's mediums. That's definitely to the end for Norris. And he will drop out right behind Alonso and Ricciardo. Chance for a quick overtake here.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
Like a couple laps or sooner than that?
Copy.
Copy.
Chris Blackwell will help.
Copy.
Evening, Anthony. How's the race going? Race is going quite well, considering how practice has gone. I'm feeling quite calm and zen-like, considering how much I was raging at the end of practice 3.
Please keep going. The sergeant behind on medium. Let's use that K1.
Understood.
Mick totaled the car in FP1, then Logan totaled the car in FP2, then Mick totaled the car in FP3.
All driving and management, very good.
So all of my Spec 3 upgrades are gone, apart from the front wing. And I'm actually running Spec 1 parts on Mick right now, because I don't even have spare Spec 2 parts. And I've just lapped Albon. Who is a minute 47 seconds behind Zhou. Make that 2 minutes behind Zhou.
Keep you calm.
He is so slow.
Zoo behind.
Who was the rat? I have no idea. And a guess, Burger.
It's okay. Mode push.
Copy.
Why is the PU so low?
Because the car is trashed. That's why. You shouldn't be on the track.
You're doing good on management. Keep doing like that.
Oh, louder. Yeah, I would never have got that one.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Again, Lauda was before my time to a degree. He'd pretty much retired from racing by the time I started watching it.
No problem. Got no DRS. Copy.
No, I'm reading what Patkins wrote. Patkins said Lauda.
Zoom behind you. And zoom behind Paul.
Don't worry, that's fine.
I don't know where my pace is, man. I'm really struggling.
Keep your head down. Alex behind.
God, Enzo's going to box about the same time that I do at this rate, maybe even just before me. So my stint on this set of tyres has got me slightly further than Enzo's got on 2 sets of softs. Quite pleased with it when I look at it that way.
To recharge the pack. Okay, Mick will box now. Mick box now.
Copy. Box is fine.
Push more high speed.
And mode push. Mode push.
Copy.
We're going to go for a double stack. We haven't done one of those for a while. This could be disastrously bad, but we'll see.
If you don't need it, no lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
We are past a half distance. I'm amazed both of my cars have survived. Given their propensity and proclivity for crashing. Yeah, nicknames, I haven't got a clue. I have no idea on Brittany.
Okay, gap behind 2.3. Okay, we're still okay.
Copy, penetrate.
And Enzo is coming in this lap. Oh, Jesus. Slight delay for Logan there.
And down
Mick
in
ended
the
up getting
pits.
up behind
That's a slow
Enzo.
one.
Not too disappointed by that.
Watch out, white line.
Gap ahead 1.2. So watch for Sergeant behind.
Brittany was Rosberg.
21 laps to go at the line. 21 laps
Okay.
to go.
I don't ever remember him being called Brittany.
More lift and coast, please.
Copy. And use overtake, use overtake. Would like to reduce slightly LICO.
Your tire temps are good.
Copy.
Well, Danny Brick gets an issue.
But the car's definitely not happy.
And Crofty's about as useful as a chocolate teapot there. If Albon does cause a safety car, I've got plenty of soft tyres I can throw on. See, you've ditched Koenigsegg altogether and gone with Bugatti.
So what DRS?
Copy.
ERS issues now for Ricardo. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. And that is Fittipaldi.
Copy.
He's put it in the wall.
In the wall.
I'm in the wall, man. It's a good job. Look after your tires.
Well, he's not boxing. He hasn't got any more wings then.
Reduce LICO on board.
Copy.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
Try and get the temps down. Copy.
Well, there we go. That puts me firmly in control of finishing 17th and 18th now. Damaged his tyres a bit as well with that. Albon finally gets into the pits for another stop. Don't know why. He's now 2 laps down. He's definitely going to get lapped again. But he has at least got tyres to go to the end.
Overtake available if required.
Understood.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
use overtake now, please.
Yeah, copy that.
Now we're going to try and leave him behind. I just see a Ferrari in the background there. Joe has an issue. And he still needs to stop again.
Whole car is shaking, obviously.
If his gearbox is going to play up. Might start to drop him down again. What engine am I using? I'm using the Renault.
I got it.
DRS is currently
There we go.
disabled.
2-second lead
Disabled.
over Fittipaldi now. And Sainz gets an issue.
But it looks like they're carrying some.
Crofty, no help at all. So at the moment, it is Perez and Leclerc fighting for the win. They're both on soft tyres. They can both go to the end on those tyres. And there's a chance for Leclerc here. Perez might get boxed in. He does. He got boxed in behind Fittipaldi there. Leclerc swooping on through. Next up, be lapped, is Logan. There he is. They are closing very fast. Yeah, I was thinking about how they can improve it, and I think it would be better to just have the team radio graphic pop up for just reporting a fault. But if it's a terminal fault, then cut to Crofty and a replay. Oh, these two are fighting tooth and nail, aren't they? Look at them moving all over the track, trying to block each other. Oh, and Sainz's fault is pretty severe. I wonder if that's temporary. Ferrari desperately need to maximise their chance to get as many points as they can here, with Verstappen not having finished, as Perez moves back into the lead as we're about to get swallowed up.
No tire managing required. Let's use it.
Copy.
And that's Piastri in the background, getting through past Fittipaldi. What year was DRS introduced? Ooh. That's a good question. That's a very good question. 2009. It wasn't 2020, what a... It might be 2012. Or 2013. I'm going to go 2012. No. 2012 was the year. Wait. 2010 was the year that Alonso got stuck behind Petrov. Split difference. I'll go 2011. Piastri gets the fault now.
Can you just check the deployment at St. Duluth?
I knew it was more than a decade, but I couldn't remember exactly how long ago it was. I knew it wasn't in 2010, once you ruled out 2009, because I remember Alonso getting stuck behind Petrov for almost the entirety of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, which cost him his chance at winning the title. I think they introduced it the following year to try and improve overtaking. And it's been here ever since.
So we charge the pack.
Copy.
Yeah, tires are looking good. Okay, mode push.
Copy.
We look at reducing the lift and core.
Copy.
Oh man, Joe has stopped. When was 25 points for a win introduced? Okay, so I should know this. In the early 90s, it was 9 points for a win. Then mid to late 90s, they've made that 10 points for a win. 6, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then they went to 18 points for a win. No, then they went 8 positions at pay points, so it was 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was the early 2000s. It's around the same time, I think. It's around 2010 to 2012 in that window. I'm going to go 2012.
out of DRS.
Copy.
Okay, Mick, charge on, charge on.
Copy. Overtake is available.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, got you.
Could have stuck with my first guess. I knew it was in that same window of time. Oh, another fault for Fittipaldi now.
What's going on? Is it the battery? What's going on?
Both of the leaders are boxing. The brand new soft tyres. And that's put Norris into the lead, and not by much. He's only 5 seconds ahead, so Norris is not winning this unless something happens to Perez and or Leclerc. Well, no, Perez and Leclerc, because both of them have got the pace to easily catch and pass in there. Piastri boxed again earlier as well. I didn't even notice that. Hamilton's in. New soft tyres. Yeah, he's got a free stop. Look how far ahead he is of Gasly. Valtteri's in.
Need some recharge.
Yep, got
New
it.
softs for Valtteri. I'm just waiting for the safety car. I'm hoping for a safety car. As long as it's not one of my drivers causing it. This is the fight for the win, and they've already taken a couple of seconds, 3 seconds out of Norris. Charles up the inside. Does he complete the move? No, he doesn't. These two are having a hell of a scrap. Albon's car must be close to expiring. Yeah, let's take a look at how he's doing. It's not looking good, is it? I could burn fuel, but there really isn't much point just putting more thermal wear on the engine. Perez has dropped Leclerc. He's broken the DRS. And he's only 2 seconds now behind Norris. And he sets the new fastest lap, a 1:44.7, and we are lapping much slower. 6 seconds slower for Sargent. 5.37 seconds slower for Mick. Well, speaking of, we're about to get lapped. And we go back to being a lap down. Schumacher's about to be a lap down.
Okay, charge on.
Copy.
They're currently P17. Joe ahead. Sargent behind.
I've got a free pit stop. I may as well take it.
Pit entry.
Try and improve my my time in the pits. Another fault. Escalation there for
What's
Enzo.
going on? Is it the battery? What's going on?
His ERS is dying. .7. That's the best stop of the day for us so far,
Watch out, white line exit.
I think.
We're currently P18. So first car ahead of you, Schumacher.
Roman Grosjean's accident. You need to be a bit more specific about his accident. He's had many. I know you're talking about when he nearly turned into a human fireball. That was Sakir and 2021. No, wait, 2020.
Oops.
Tire temp are good.
Yeah, I understand.
Better stop for Schumacher, 2.8, still not quick enough. Out the way, Albon.
Here, P17. Joe ahead. Okay, Sargent behind. Gap behind 2.5. 9 laps to go.
Damn it.
Pushing on.
Let's use it all.
Copy.
Charge on.
Yeah, copy.
Try to stay within DRS.
Ooh, Alonso gets a fault.
I don't have deployment during the lap.
Everyone's ERS is breaking down here. It's not quite as prolific as it was last night at Monza, but a lot of faults. And we've got a VSC.
To recharge the pack.
Copy.
Oh, Hamilton's crashed.
And you can just feel the...
Just for you, Quizmaster. And Dino, I suppose.
On the wall, 15.
Is he okay?
He's fine, by the way, he's out of the car. There's some debris. And lift and coast in turn 1.
Yeah, copy.
Sixteenth and 17th.
Okay, you're currently P16.
Oh no. Anyway.
Behind on medium. Bag 1.8 behind. 8 laps to go.
Copy.
We'll go to high fuel now.
Copy.
Yeah, I always seem to conflate 2020 and 2021 seasons together. The pandemic era just kind of blended itself into one.
BSC ending.
Copy.
Mode push.
Copy.
DRS enabled. DRS enabled.
And use overtake if required.
Copy.
Still, Perez and Leclerc locked together in the battle for the win. 5 laps to go when they cross the line. Leclerc has a slight edge on tyres. Piastri's fault escalates or comes back.
Can you just check the...
Yeah, it's come back. Another intermittent ERS issue. Oh, I thought there was going to be contact for a second then, as Leclerc nearly hit the back of Perez into one. Perez again is able to hold off Leclerc on the exit of 3.
6 laps to go, 6 laps.
Copy.
While this has no bearing on our season at all, it has potentially huge ramifications for the title fight. That's why I'm sticking with this, because we're not doing anything more really in this race.
Let's recharge a bit.
Copy.
As they get past Magnussen.
No more overtake.
Copy. So what DRS?
Yeah, copy.
Can he get the move done this time, or is Perez going to outpower him around the exit of 3 again? He is. That Red Bull's got amazing traction right now.
Copy.
Just gets ahead in every corner exit. They're going side by side through the castle. A complete impossibility in reality. At least at that kind of speed anyway. And even then I wouldn't recommend it. Leclerc will have another bite at the cherry now. Nips back into the slipstream. DRS opens and he is through this time. Can he stay ahead? With 3 laps to go.
Rear's getting hot is the limitation now.
Copy. Copy.
Yeah, side by side here.
4 laps to go.
Again. But now it's Leclerc who has the more favourable line and Perez has to back out of it. These two are going to squabble all the way to the flag. I'm going to calm my drivers down now because I am just fearing
rear left if you can at all.
that they're going to put it in the barrier.
Copy.
I was curious to see whether or not I could hunt down Joe.
Copy.
I didn't think I could, and yeah, I'm just not lapping quick enough.
Lifting coast, please.
Copy.
Charge on.
25 seconds out of Fittipaldi. Let's just save the ERS units now as well.
Lead core increase, please.
Yep.
Start some lifting coast.
Yeah, copy.
As we go back to the fight for the win. 2 laps left. Let's see who is in the points. Oh, Gasly's in the points with Ocon behind him. So Alpine are going to get at least one more point tonight. At least Bottas is being kept away from the points as Perez moves through. Can Leclerc fight him off? Yes, he can. Giving Perez a taste of his own medicine there.
3 laps to go, Mick.
Yeah, copy.
And he shuts down the Red Bull. Lap and a half left. Opportunities running out now. If you have enjoyed tonight's race, please do consider dropping a like on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, why not go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Races every Monday to Friday from 8 PM. Weekends on Twitch. I dream of having a car this fast. They're doing 146s right now. Tyres that are showing a little bit of wear on them. That's very much faster than we can manage. Bottas gets the fault.
And as far as we can tell,
this is the crucial move. I think Perez has got it done. He has. It's all on Leclerc.
2 laps to go, 2 laps.
Can he get the jump on Perez as they run up to the line? That's his only remaining chance now. Second place will still be a huge amount of points, but Perez has the win at the moment. He's already got the fastest lap. I can't see that being beaten. Not on this last lap. And I don't think Leclerc's got enough left. He needs to be right on the gearbox of Perez to have any chance here. As they hit the main straight for the final time. The DRS just opened. Here comes the run. He's not close enough. And it is Perez who takes the win. Saves some
Perez
blushes there
has crossed the
for
line first.
Red Bull. Maximum points possible for Checo Perez there. Damage limitation in full effect. Ferrari will still score big points as Norris crosses the line to take third. Piastri will get fourth. Can Sainz hold off Ricciardo? Ferrari needs Sainz to finish in fifth. They need those extra 10 points.
Checkered flag, Mick.
Okay, check it.
And just holding off Ricciardo there. You could see the Ferrari just slowly edging away until the DRS opened, and then Ricciardo closed right back up again. But that is a big result for Ferrari, for the constructors. 28 points for them tonight. Could have been and should have been more. They're only gaining 2 points over Red Bull. But that's definitely going to have a big swing in the driver's standings. Stroll is in ninth. Gasly is going to cross the line ahead of Ocon and Valtteri to take the final point. That puts Alpine onto 7 points now. They're well and truly out of reach for us now. But at least Valtteri didn't get points. Neither did Haas. Of course, Williams nowhere near points at the moment. Fittipaldi half a minute behind Sargent, and there's Albon crossing the line 3 laps down and 4 minutes and 10 seconds behind his teammate.
Lando Norris, currently on our screens, heads back to his team.
And third place sees them round off today with a trophy to mark the occasion.
No stranger to the podium, the Mexican driver now takes his place after another remarkable race.
That sees them double their win tally for this season. They'll be delighted with that.
And before they get back to work, I think it's time to cool off here in Azerbaijan.
What a recent run of form that is for Checo Perez.
How do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
Well, everybody, that's all from us here in Baku.
Meet us next at the Marina Bay Circuit for a breathtaking race through the streets of Singapore.
So, confirmation of the final result. It is win number 2 this year for Sergio Perez, taking the fastest lap as well for 26 points. Leclerc up 6 from where he qualified, takes second with Norris in third. Piastri fourth, so strong points for McLaren as well tonight. Sainz hanging on to 5th place there, just with Ricciardo in 6th. And Alonso in 7th. Russell 8th, up 12 places. Good recovery race for him. Stroll in 9th, Gasly in 10th. And then it's Ocon in 11th. Alpine have definitely improved their car quite drastically in the last few rounds. They are now knocking on the door of the points a bit more consistently, helped again by retirements, but they're there to pick up the pieces, which is more than we can say. Then it's Bottas in 12th, Hülkenberg 13th, Magnussen 14th, Zhou in 15th, Schumacher up 6 places to 16th ahead of Sargent in 17th, Fittipaldi 18th, Albon in 19th. Lucky to have finished the race, and probably should not. They should have been retired after about five laps after the restart at the most. They see Hamilton retired, putting his car into the wall, and then Max and Yuki colliding after Tsunoda just locked up and speared the pair of them straight down the escape road at turn 1 into the barriers. In the driver's standings then, that second place for Leclerc has closed the gap to 5 points. If he'd got the win, he would be ahead by 2. That's the difference between winning and not winning. So just, again, still 4 wins for Leclerc. He's been consistent, but he hasn't quite managed to capitalise and get as many race wins as he probably deserves this season. Norris is in 3rd on 247. Perez closing the gap again. He has been on a real good run of form recently. Multiple podiums, 2 race wins in the last few races. He's on to 208 points now and is 39 points behind Lando. Sainz in 5th, starting to trail a little bit. The gap opened up to 37 points there. Piastri in 6th. Again, takes another couple of points out of Carlos. Then it's Sonoda in 7th. No points for him tonight. Ricciardo closes the gap to 15 points with his 8 in 8th. Then it's Hamilton in 9th. Tied now in 10th is George Russell, also on 66 points. Then Alonso on 42. Stroll on 27 in 12th. Then it's Ocon, Gasly, Albon, Bottas, Schumacher, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Sargent, Zhou, and Fittipaldi. Let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Red Bull top, but only lose 2 points thanks to Checo there. So massive damage limitation in effect. They're on 541 points. They are 42 points clear of Ferrari right now in second on 499. Then McLaren 396. They're 103 points further back. Let's see, RB fourth with 191. Then Mercedes on 132. Aston in 6th on 69 points. Alpine up to 7 points now. Williams in 8th with 2. Then it's Sauber 9th with a point. Brabham 10th with a point. And Haas still yet the only team yet to score. We did not get any pit stop points, but Sauber didn't either. That helps. But Haas did get a point. That's troubling. Slowest stop was a 2.47 for the top 10. Our best stop was a 2.7. So, yeah, we were 2.5 tenths away from getting into the top 10 there. Again, good points for Checo. Not the fastest stop tonight with a 2.2. McLaren gets second and 9th. Ferrari 4th and 5th. Mercedes in 3rd with Hamilton there, 2.37. Aston gets some points, as do RB and Alpine. Let's see what the standings look like. McLaren top with 415 points. Red Bull closed the gap by 5. So that is a 45-point gap now. Then it is Ferrari in 3rd on 243. They're a long way back now. RB in 4th on 174. Mercedes closed the gap back down again. 152 points for them. The gap's down to 22. Aston in 6th with 119. And Alpine on 102 in 7th. Williams in 8th with 45 points. Haas closing them down by a point in 9th with 40. We're still 10th with 37. And we still don't know how much Sauber have got. We'll check the overall standings when we get back to the main screen. But on what has turned out to be a very expensive weekend for us, we have at least hit the maximum possible sponsor bonus of 820,000 there. A little bit fortuitously, given the circumstances of the cars, but you know, we need a little bit of luck considering how much bad luck we got through practice there. Is Max still going to Williams? We will have a look and see. Sargent improves overall to a 79. So let's have a look. Look at all those destroyed parts this weekend. We've destroyed 2 Mark III chassis, a Mark II chassis, a Mark II front wing, 3 Mark II front wings. We've destroyed a Mark III rear wing. A Mark I rear wing has failed. And then we have also destroyed a Mark II and 2 Mark III suspensions. Ouch. We've also done serious powertrain damages as well. We are no longer in debt, but we haven't exactly got a lot of money to build replacement parts, have we? Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's see what I can actually replace. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. I need more front wings. Can't even afford 2 front wings. Just build 1. Singapore's only 4 days away. Well, at least I can get another rear wing. Another front wing in time. Let's take a look at the F2 results for Baku. Pepe Marti takes the win ahead of Victor Martin and Jack Crawford. And let's see. Changing the finances 4 against so far. That's good. 5 against, 6 against, 7, 8, 9. Wow, it's unanimous. I don't think I've ever seen a unanimous vote before. All 11 teams said no, we do not want to give the top teams more money and the lower teams less. I'm glad common sense has prevailed there. So we will not lose money. That was what they were proposing, that we would lose 0.5% of our revenue if we finished 11th, 0.4% if we finished 10th, 0.3% if we finished 9th, and so on and so forth. Revenue change will not come into effect. That's good. Whew. Let's see. We are out of debt now. Staff survey. Yeah, once again, everyone is miserable. Let's see. Is Ricardo still coming? Nobody has approached him yet. That's good. All right. This may change by the time we get to Singapore, but let's have a look at Max. Still, at the moment, going to Williams. Now, he won't have been able to negotiate over the weekend because he was busy with the weekend. So let's see what happens in the run-up to Singapore. It's 3 days of negotiations because day 4, he'll be occupied with race weekend. Let's see what happens. Will he stay there? Or will he be moving on to another team again? There is our spare front wing. We don't have enough money to make another one. Annoyingly. Alright, back to the driver market. Max is still going to Williams. Has not been bought out of that contract yet. Alright, has anybody else changed? So Alonso's still going to Alpine. Leclerc still tied up for another 2 years at Ferrari. Hamilton still going to Ferrari at the end of the season. Russell has agreed a contract for car 1. So they've bought out Giovinazzi's contract and signed George Russell to replace Max. That makes more sense. Lando still tied up for another 2 seasons at McLaren. Sainz still going to Mercedes. Oscar still tied up at McLaren for 2 more years. Checo still going to Haas. Valtteri still signing back at... Oh, no, wait. Valtteri staying at Sauber. Which means Sargent's out of a drive. Gasly still going to Williams to partner up with Max. Those two will be back together again. Ocon is still going to Red Bull to replace Checo. Tsunoda's still staying with RB. No, it's Albon who's been bought out of his contract. Stroll still going to RB. Ricciardo still coming to us. Magnussen is going to Sauber. So that's Sargent out of the deal. Zhou going to Alpine. Lawson still going to Haas. Porsche still going to Mercedes to replace Russell. Sargent now out of a drive for next season. Hulkenberg still going to Aston Martin. O'Ward still staying as an affiliate. I'm guessing Iwasa is affiliate there as well, yes. Freddie Vesti staying at Mercedes as an affiliate. Schumacher staying with us. Giovinazzi is now out of contract. Schwartzman still staying as an affiliate at Ferrari. I'm guessing same for Behrman. Yes. Victor Martin going to Mercedes as an affiliate. Felipe Drugovich staying at Aston as an affiliate. Ryo Hirakawa out of contract, has not been renewed by McLaren. Antonelli has been renewed at Mercedes for next season. as an affiliate. Maloney, out of contract, has not been signed anywhere yet. Dennis Hauger going to Alpine as their affiliate. Stoffel has re-signed. No, Stoffel's getting a race seat. Stoffel's replacing Stroll. It's a 1-year deal, but Stoffel's going to be back in Formula One. Doohan is still coming to us. That's good. No one's pinched him out of that. Paul Aaron is going to RB as an affiliate. Pepe Marti hasn't been picked up by anybody yet. Isaac Ajar hasn't been picked up by anybody yet. Crawford is out of contract at the end of the year. Fittipaldi is out of contract at Williams. Hasn't been renewed, obviously, with Max and Gasly coming. Vashaw hasn't been picked up yet. Pushmaini hasn't been picked up. Zach O'Sullivan is going to Aston as an affiliate, moving from Williams there. So Kush is out of the Alpine Academy, by the look of it. Staniek joining the RB young driver program there. Fittipaldi has been dropped by Haas. Ritomo has gone to Mercedes as an affiliate. Bortoletto is going to McLaren. It's a good get for them. Gabriele Mini is staying with Alpine. He's renewed. Monica Almeida, that's our reserve. She's going to Ferrari. That's still going on. Colapinto is going to Haas as an affiliate next season. Taylor Barnard is going to Alpine. Dino Beganovic staying with Ferrari. Villa Gomez, nowhere yet. Correa, nowhere yet. Browning staying with Williams. Fornaroli has signed with Williams for next season. Mansell is still coming to us. That's good. Espinosa, our other affiliate, still going to Haas. Tim Tramnitz is out of contract. Durskin going to Alpine. Cordeal out of contract, not going anywhere. Oliver Goethe staying at Red Bull. Kasper Stucker staying at Red Bull. Arvin Lindblad staying at Red Bull. Montoya going to Sauber. Solov is going to Ferrari. Boyer is going to Mercedes. Van Herpen is going to Aston. Ferrari signed Stenshorn. Bedrin going to RB. Fuji is going to Red Bull. Dunn is going to Ferrari. There's a lot of young drivers being signed up here. Oh wow, look at those glasses. Yeah, he looked so much older than 21 with those glasses. Yeah, he's Esterson is going to Sauber. Charlie Wirtz is going to Sauber as well. Megutinif, I'm guessing, probably butchering. He's going to Williams. So a lot of these guys are being signed up here. Yardley Foster is going to Mercedes. That's a new gen. Santiago Ramos not going anywhere yet. Abby Pulling is going to Mercedes. Joseph Loke going to Williams. Noah Leon is going to McLaren. John Berg going to Ferrari. Wow, so many affiliate positions being signed here. These top teams are absolutely stacking their academies here. Voisin going to McLaren. Sophia Flörsch is not being picked up by Alpine. She's out of contract at the end of the year. Michael Rawlins going to Haas. That's a new gen, I think. Yeah, he's a new gen. Maya Verg is being dropped by Ferrari. Matthias Zagazeta is going to Haas. Kian Shields going to McLaren. Oh, McLaren are filling up every single slot by the look of it. Oh, here we go. Here's a young Australian. He's currently got a deal agreed for Aston on a 1-year deal. But we could maybe see if we can steal him. Get him in just for some... everyone's being signed, look. Lena's going to RB. Dufek's going as well. God, everyone's being signed. There's a Finnish driver. Tappanen, he's going to Ferrari. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. He's going to Mercedes. Red Bull. Aston. Another new gen going to Mercedes. Aurelia Nobles is out of contract. She's being dropped by Ferrari. Another one to Williams. Headley. No headshot. Going to Alpine. Nakamura Berta going to McLaren, to Mercedes. Hang on a minute. Are they related? I wonder if they're related. Are they sisters? Looking to see if there's any more young Australians we can try and sign up. Jessa Hawkins is retiring. Harry, German, no. Dutch, Italian, Singapore. That's it. That's everybody. So, have I scouted Oscar? No, I haven't. Let's scout Oscar. Right, what did the board think of the result? I'm curious. They were satisfied. Yep. I can get behind that. We didn't really achieve much, but given the state of the cars that we had, not all that surprised. And that is it for tonight. That's it for this week for Brabham. When we come back on Monday, we will be heading to Singapore, the Marina Bay, the Singapore Grand Prix, round 18. Seven rounds to go until we get to the end of the season. I wonder if we'll get a new patch before that happens. We did actually get word from Frontier today that they are working on another patch. That's pretty much all they said. They'll have more details soon. So I think we're maybe 2 weeks away from a patch. Maybe they'll big it up a bit next week and drop it in a week after that, or maybe they'll big it up at the beginning of the week and drop it at the end. Who knows? But potentially a new patch next week, or more likely, I would say maybe the week after. I will be hitting the track with Porsche again tomorrow on Twitch. So if you're not doing anything over the weekend, please do feel free to drop by and say hello. I will be doing a double race on Saturday and then probably a double race on Sunday as well, but certainly at least one. Let me just save our progress on Brabham. There we go. And give you a refresher as to where we are with Porsche. so we are approaching round 13. So tomorrow I'll be doing 13 and 14. So Budapest and Spa, the Hungarian and Belgian Grand Prix. I will be starting around 4 p.m. in the afternoon on Twitch, and we'll be streaming. It'll probably be about 5.5 to 6 hours, in that kind of range, to get both of those Grand Prix done. So please do feel free to stop by during that time and say hello. And if you haven't followed me on Twitch, please do go ahead and do that. I will once again post a link on my Twitch channel on my community tab as an easy way for you to find me. And then I will be posting on Sunday. I'll be doing at least Zandvoort and quite possibly Monza as well. So starting again about the same sort of time, about 4 p.m. So I hope to see you this weekend for my Porsche series that is kind of ticking away in the background. Things very different, as you can see. 90 points so far as we approach the halfway point of the season. Both drivers buzzing with confidence, and our staff doing pretty well, our car doing pretty well, and the board delighted pretty much across the board so far. So a much easier experience going in with money and better facilities and a better car. But that's to be expected. Anyway, if I don't see you on Twitch over the weekend, I will hopefully see you back here on Monday, usual time of 8 p.m. Until then, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with more F1 Manager very soon.